Alright, what's up guys, it's the Unbeaten Pro here, and I've got a nice little commentary here for you. And what this is going to be about is mostly talking about the goods and the bads of Modern Warfare 3. So in a way you could call it, this a first impressions of Modern Warfare 3. But since the game has been out for several weeks now, maybe even a month now, everybody's had time to get used to the guns, the maps and everything else that's new and all the bullshit that's in it. So, but before we get started, I mean, there is loads of stuff to be talking about, but I'll probably forget half of it halfway through this. But just before we start, I want to talk about the class setup that I'm using here. And I'm using the Type 95, which is a 3-burst gun. It's pretty powerful if you haven't used it yet or don't know. The Type 95 with the red dot. I don't think I have rapid fire in it, so I'm using the kick proficiency. And my perks up, it's Predator Missile, Attack Helicopter and Pavlo, and I am running, and I'm running Sleight of Hand Pro, I think. So yeah, Sleight of Hand and Hardline Pro as well, I think, which is 2 assists count towards or count as a kill. So the perks, I'm not sure about the last one. I think it might be a sit rep, but this brings me to like one bad thing about Modern Warfare 3. Or theatre mode, which actually sucks in this game, is because or while in theatre mode you can't see your perks like at the side. They would show up during the game every time you die, or when you watch a kill cam, your enemy's perks show up at the side. So they'll have, you know, Sleight of Hand, Hardline, or Assassin, or Sit Rep, Dead Silence, whatever, Steady Aim. It doesn't show you that in theatre mode, so I couldn't remember fully what my perks were, but I'm pretty sure it's Hardline because my Predator is 4 kills. So yeah, the theatre mode does suck in this game quite a bit, and I guess one thing I would like to talk about are the maps. I really do not like the maps in this game. I don't know about you guys. I mean, maybe one or two of them are pretty good. I pretty much like Village. It's a pretty good map, maybe a little bit like Jungle off Black Ops. Village and Dome, they're probably the best 2 maps that I've played. I've no idea about you guys. If you would, please do leave comments or send me a message what your favourite maps are, what you think of them, because I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I seriously don't like any of the maps. Like, if you take Black Ops for example, all the maps were flat lands and buildings, and you run around and stuff. Firing range, flat, buildings, maybe 1 or 2 little hills. Yeah, Summit, flat, everything's flat, buildings run around, and everybody liked those type of maps. Nuketown, flat, run around, whatever. Most maps in Modern Warfare 2 were flat and buildings everywhere as well. Most of these on Modern Warfare 3 are absolutely campers galore. The amount of buildings there are here and you can run inside, it's absolutely unbelievable. I don't know if it's just me on that, but this is my opinion. So I really don't like them. There's so many buildings, there's hills and stuff here, like the Village has got loads of hills, but I like that map because it's open, good for enemy air support and stuff like that. But all the other maps, just buildings constantly everywhere. I don't know if it's just me getting used to the game or whatever, but I don't enjoy the maps. I might play them really good and all that, but I just really don't like them. So that's like one bad thing about it. And another bad thing, I'm not sure, I might actually have to do this within 2 or 3 videos as well, guys, but I'll see how far we get through this. Like, you have your flashbangs, your EMP grenades, your concussions and all that stuff in your normal side. Then you have your Semtexes, your throwing knives and etc. And then they've done it like Modern Warfare 2 again, where you have to have your equipment with Semtexes, like your portable radars, your scramblers, your claymores, your C4s have to be with your Semtexes and frags, which I really do not like about Modern Warfare 3. Because obviously Black Ops had it done really good and nicely, where they had the flashbangs, concussions, whatever, frags and Semtexes on the other side, and then your equipment slot for your claymores, C4s and motion sensors and whatever. And I am running Pavlo in this game, guys, and I want to tell you why as well, because I think between Pavlos and AC-130s in this game, the AC-130s really do suck as well. They are pretty bad. it just doesn't feel right or the same as in Modern Warfare 3. And get a nice little triple sprayish there, or maybe not. Sorry, still get the guy. And there's my Pavlo, since I'm running Hardlines 11. But I would rather choose the Pavlos over the AC-130s on this game, because at least when my Pavlo's up in the air, they do some pretty badass damage. I think like I get 2 sprays and then the Pavlo gets me another 2 kills, so I think there's a quad kill there for a split second. But anyway, I would rather be outside running around getting kills as well, with all the campers in the buildings while my Pavlo is picking off everybody outside, instead of me laying in a corner or a bush somewhere, like with my laptop out, and you know, in an AC-130 that barely gets you any kills. I mean, that's why I think the Pavlos are a lot more better in this game. The Juggernauts aren't too bad either. So I want to just quickly get into 1 or 2 of the good things as well about this game. I really love the point system in this, because it gets more people to play the objective and shoot down air support and stuff like that. I just want to give a really good example here. Is if you're there we go, yeah, it gets a quarter feed. The whole Pavlo gets me a quarter feed there even. If you have, or if the enemy, sorry, has a strafe run, which is 5 like Pavlos going across the whole map at once, and they kill everybody or anybody who's outside, which actually sucks quite a bit because everybody just runs inside straight away after you call them in. But if you have a Stinger missile, which is really good, shoot at the middle helicopter while it's in of the strafe run at the middle helicopter while they're flying across, if you can, and it will get you 3 points. So that's literally 3 kills, which could get you to your spy plane or whatever straight away. And then if you have time while they're coming back, shoot the one on the side as well, which will get you your 4th one. So that's literally just a 4 kill streak for shooting down a few helicopters or firing 2 Stinger missiles, which I think is actually pretty good. I mean, it gets people shooting down the spy planes and stuff like that mostly. And even if you destroy SAM turrets or sentry guns by just sniping them, it gives you a whole point streak as well. So that's something really good about Modern Warfare 3, which is actually pretty good. The point streak. For next game or video, I'll probably make a list of some of the stuff I have to talk about, because I've obviously missed out loads of things. There's loads of bad and good things, but I'm not going to do a full game review of this. So if you guys just want to name anything, or put in the comments or message me saying what I've missed out, or if you want anything else at all added in into like another commentary of another gameplay, then please feel free to do so, and I will make another video for it. Yeah, final score was 33-5, which wasn't too bad. I didn't camp too much. That's why I had my Pavlos and all that do most of the work for me. And yeah, thanks for watching.